next 50 Things challenge. As some of you might remember, we challenged each other to make a meal entirely out of Manx ingredients. Mine is going to be somewhat like an episode of Ready Steady Cook. I have a very random selection of Manx ingredients in front of me. I've got Starvey Farm organic leeks, I've got Starvey Farm organic thyme, I've got Manx potatoes covered in good Manx dirt, I've got some various Manx dairy products, Manx dairy butter, vintage cheddar, semi-skimmed milk. I've got some mushrooms from ShopRite that said they were Manx. I didn't know Manx mushrooms are still made over here anymore since I think Greba closed down, but it said they're Manx, so I've got those as well. So yeah, I guess I'm just going to, kind of do something with it. Let's see what happens.
So this week's challenge, to cook something using all Manx ingredients. Now I'm sure, actually, if we'd been asked to do that a few years ago, it would have been a lot more difficult than it is now. But as we frequently hear about on the show, there are so many different food producers here on the island now, producing such a wide range and different varieties of all sorts of foods, that actually it should be fairly easy. And it is really. I think you could go to a local butcher and get some local Manx meat, which I have done, and I've popped that in the slow cooker. I've got some Manx carrots and Manx potatoes, and to be honest, even though it is getting a little bit warmer, this is like a spring sort of stew type thing, and it's really easy because you just whack it all, let's say, in the slow cooker, which means there's very minimal effort and it's ready for when you walk in.
Ooh, I found a recipe that might work for most of what I have here, plus some other good Manx stuff. Potato tart with mustard, leeks and mushrooms. Okay, so that uses up a lot of stuff that I have because it does require flour, but I have some good laxy flour. That's the potato pastry made and in the fridge getting cold. It does say it's better to leave overnight, so what I might do is do exactly that.
There's not a lot really I can say this. It's a pity I'm not going to bring any in for Christy to try. I don't think there's going to be any left over by the time we've all finished it.
Just trimming some leeks. So my mixture's nearly ready. Instead of mascarpone, which I don't think we yet make on the Isle of Man, I sort of substituted, I hope this works, vintage cheddar and a bit of milk, Manx milk. And there's lots of seasoning things in there. I used the Starvey Farm thyme as well, just to add a bit of flavour to it. So it's a bit of a mishmash, but I'm going to dump it in the pastry now, shove it in the oven, and we'll see what comes out at the end. Moment of truth. Timer just went off. Oh! It looks like it's cooked, and it looks relatively edible. Yeah, I think it's okay.
And even on the show next week, I'm not going to ruin it, but I know Christy's talking to somebody who's producing something that's a little bit more, I don't know whether the right word is exotic, but yeah, something that actually some people still haven't heard of. Different kind of food that's now going to be available from a local producer. So yeah. Big up Manx food producers. I don't know if that sentence made any sense, but it's tea time now, so off I go.
Proof is in the eating, obviously, so I'll bring this with me and let's see what Beth thinks. That is challenge number 8 complete.
The Manx Radio 50 Things Challenge.